Using Ecom Sniper since about 5.5 months ago. Went through the whole course, was very profitable with around $3 to $4K each month. The other thing is to when you have an item not received case, which it's bound to happen that you'll disclose them and refund them straight away.
So I got an INR about a month ago that did not have tracking, and as soon as I uploaded the tracking, eBay put it in my favor. Shouldn't uploading tracking all the time reduce the amount of INRs that happen anyway? Because that would be my assumption. What's up guys, Mark Augustine here, and in this video we're going to talk about how to dropship on eBay without getting suspended. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mark Augustine. I've been dropshipping on eBay since 2011. I have a continuous guest on the channel, Joran, who's going to introduce himself in a second. But the goal with the channel is that you guys make money online, and we share a lot of information based on experience. So like, subscribe. So before we get into the video, Joran, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey, what's up everyone? My name is Joran. I've been dropshipping since May last year, using Ecom Sniper since about 5.5 months ago. Went through the whole course, was very profitable with around $3 to $4K each month, but recently ran into a suspension, which we're here to talk about today.
So we could do one of two things. What do you think you could have done differently? And what do you think should not be done to reduce the probability of being suspended?
So what I think is hugely important to not get suspended is, first of all, you should always upload tracking. Like tracking, it's very necessary because the first thing eBay asks when they want to see information from you is that you update all your tracking and that everything is marked delivered, so they know you're a verifiable seller basically and a trustable seller. This is something I did not do for my first 400 orders, and regrettably so. That's a learn for the next time. It's a learned, and I will definitely do that in the future.
So guys, check that out. Not uploading tracking is not an option. But yeah, go ahead.
Yes, and you have a bunch of services that you can actually get converting tracking from Amazon. There's a couple websites and programs that will do this for you automatically. So it will just cost you a little bit each month, but it's definitely worth it. It will protect you in the future. So yeah.
Right. So I agree with you on the tracking, right? That is something in Ecom Sniper. Sammy used to talk about not uploading tracking numbers. And I think that is because one of two things. One is drop shipping from Canada, and for some reason, they don't require tracking numbers to get top rated for some reason. And it's just something that he habitually has done when doing bulk listing. But I don't think it should be optional. Like, I don't think, and you're right, because the first thing they ask for tracking. But what else do you think you could do to not get suspended or not go through MC011?
I think the other thing is to when you have an item not received case, which it's bound to happen that you'll disclose them and refund them straight away. You don't want to deal with the fact that eBay is going to take a look at your account and just refund them, take the loss and move on. That's the best thing to do. Even though with tracking you can win the cases, it will take a manual look at your account, which you just kind of want to avoid. Like, you don't ever know what someone's gonna do end their day at work, so it's your business and it might just be your livelihood that's on the line, so you just want to avoid that at all costs.
Right. So I got an INR about a month ago that did not have tracking, and as soon as I uploaded the tracking, eBay put it in my favor, right? Shouldn't uploading tracking all the time reduce the amount of INRs that happen anyway? Because that would be my assumption.
Yeah, I think it definitely reduces it because people see the item has been delivered and then they will just reach out to you more often than not, like it's something went wrong. I would also recommend something I would do in the future is just, hey, to add in the note or in the message that, hey, if there's anything going on, like please just reach out to me instead of reaching out to eBay. That would probably help. Yeah, I think it helps, but it at all costs, like interacting with eBay. I don't think it's worth it. I've also had with tracking that they did not favor it in my case for whatever reason. So
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's strange. I've never had a situation where I had tracking and it didn't show up in my favor. I think that is pretty much it. What else do you think? I would be cautious on, like I had an experience recently where a product substituted an item and it sold twice like the day after. But when I looked into the item, one, the reviews on Amazon were sketchy as hell. And two, it seemed like the people on Amazon were copying another brand. So then the drop shippers on eBay that I sniped were ranking because of this other brand, but it's not the other brand being sold. So I think being cautious with those kind of
Yeah.
issues that come up with sniping is very important. What do you think?
I mean, I've run into this problem like actually fairly frequently. It's about there's a fine balance between actually listing these items and just carefully managing like the returns or and whatnot, because that just causes returns usually. And I don't think returns in on itself are a problem much, but if you get an item that's going to be returned very often, you just don't want to, you just want to remove it, even though it's selling a lot and it can be very, very profitable. It's usually just, even though I have items where it's exactly the same item, but it doesn't have that brand name, and people will return it, like just because
Right,
it doesn't have the brand name on the logo.
right,
So even though it's the exact same item, so in that sense, and it was very, very profitable to just choose the cheaper one, right? But yeah, like these type of things can cause you to have more returns than you'd like, even though that's just for you to decide. I think there's a fine balance.
right. But you don't think that would affect getting suspended or not?
I don't think returns do, because as long as you provide a tracking label and as long as you just, I think it's okay. Like I think you can. I also never have found it affecting my, what's it called, my sales much. What it does affect though is negative reviews, because when people get that, you
Right,
can get more negative reviews that way.
right, right.
So in that way, it might just be better to like fully avoid it and maybe make a little less profit sometimes and just like keep your reviews very good, right? I still think my reviews were still quite good, like really good. I had 98%, and but I think that could have probably easily been 99 if it wasn't for that.
Right. Okay. 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 Okay, guys. So what you want to take away from this video is there are two main things that you want to do to avoid getting suspended. Upload tracking numbers from the beginning and then refund and get rid of INRs as soon as possible. Is there anything else? And guys, before we continue, if you want Joran and I, but more so Joran, to manage your account and work on getting the type of results showed on the YouTube channel, $3,000 to $4,000 profit at a 50-50 profit split. You could comment or send us an email. I'll put Joran's email in the description. I'll also put a link on Telegram where you could actually talk directly to us about if you want us to manage your account, how long it'll take, the requirements, because a couple of you guys asked, so I figured I will take the time and just mention it in this video. So there will be a link where you could reach out to us and we could figure that out. But yeah, so other than those two things, is there anything you want to mention that you think would affect being suspended, Joran? I think that's about it. Like I would say the age of the account, but there isn't like once you
I don't think the age or the account.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't think the age of the account or how fast I've grown had an impact on me getting suspended whatsoever. I think in the end the main reason was just because I got an INR case with no tracking for an expensive item. That's
Right,
just what triggered the algorithm in eBay. I'm 100% certain, because you don't get a suspension like that manually. It
right.
will be by the algorithm. So eBay just has just set certain caps and certain requirements for, okay, that, and once it ticks all the boxes, you'll just get the suspension automatically.
Right, right. Okay, guys. Well, I'm happy that we could take a negative experience, and I don't want to sound like a fucking cliche, right? But I'm happy that we could take a negative experience that Euron has gone through and getting suspended to learn from it. And you guys watching the video, I mean, I think you should be grateful that you now would not make the same mistake of not uploading tracking numbers. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. Again, I will put a link to TrackerBot. That's what we use to convert and upload tracking numbers. So you guys can check it out. Maybe we can make some videos on how to set up properly. But yeah, anything else you're on before we go?
No, I mean, not really. I mean, I guess there's one thing I'd like to say. If there's anyone watching these videos and they would like to work together with us, just shoot us a message. We can always talk about it and see what's possible.
Perfect. Thanks. You're on. Like, subscribe. We look forward to hearing from you guys. Later.
Thank you.